guys, welcome back to my kitchen. It has been a little bit since you've been here, but that means there are new things. If you're here, we are doing subscriptions, which is so exciting because there's so many new amazing things happening that I'm so excited to share with you. So let's hop into it. It's June. The very first subscription we're doing is Sourdough Starter. And not only that, but Sourdough Discard. So I don't want you to stop here because Sourdough Discard, Sourdough Starter gets a little daunting to some people. I'm here to make it easy. So here we go. This beauty is a sourdough starter. I have not named her yet. Many people, if you've been following the whole trend of sourdough starters, people name their starters. We'll get there one day. I've asked a couple people, got a few ideas, but we'll get there. I just think it's kind of fun to name something. So to begin, sourdough starters are something that people are doing, one, because it stretches your food. So that's where we're going with it here. So I don't want you to get so caught up and be like, I don't want to make a sourdough loaf. We're not doing that. So that's a cool thing. We are not even going to touch on making a traditional sourdough loaf that you see all over the internet, which I think is absolutely beautiful, tastes amazing. But here I want to show you how to stretch things with discard. So I'm sure you've heard starter, discard, and you're like, what the heck does that mean? I was right there with you because when I first started, I'm like, what are they talking about? Starter, discard, I was lost, and I've been baking for 20 plus years. So I want to make it easy for you guys. I want it to be step by step, and the whole point of this is to be a community to where you can ask me questions, ask anybody in the group questions. I don't know everything, so we're going to learn together. I'm going to teach you things. We're just going to do this together, which is going to be really cool. So to start with a starter, all we need, two things, water and flour. That's it. And it's so cool because the process and the fermentation, it's so cool to watch. So to start your starter, we are gonna have a jar. So the cool thing is you can have any type of jar you want. My favorite are these Weck jars. Yes, Weck, W-E-C-K. There's different sizes. This one I believe is the tulip, I believe it's 7.5 liters. I'll look that up for you. But it's just a small one that your starter can go in. You are gonna need two of these, two empty ones. So you need one to start your starter in, and then the next day, you're gonna transfer some into the new jar. So it's just gonna be a continuing thing every day. So once you get this down, it will make sense to you. But it's so super easy. So what we're gonna do, the very first step on starting your starter, plain jar. And you wanna cover, that's the big thing because it will dry out. We are gonna take 1/3 cup of flour. Shake it off. To me, it doesn't have to be perfect. So you're just gonna throw 1/3 cup of flour and 1/4 cup of water. I like to heat my water up just a little bit so that it's a little warm. It's totally up to you, but you want it to be filtered because you want it to be good quality. And all we're gonna do is mix it up. The consistency you want is like a thick pancake batter is what you're going for. So you're gonna just mix it up. Do it until all of the flour is mixed in. Use your fingers, get in on it. So, here we go. See how thick that is? That's what you want. Beautiful. Where I want to stop right now, a lot of people you'll find will do scales, like food scales. They'll be super specific on, I don't have paper, what they measure with. That is totally fine. I want you guys to find the thing that works for you. For me, doing the 1/3 cup flour, 1/4 cup of water worked beautiful for me. You find the person that you want to follow, go with them. And if you're here, I am so happy that this is what's gonna work for you. I just wanna make it easy. Not everybody has food scales. I don't even own a food scale. And I've been doing this forever. So I want this to be super easy, laid back, low key for you because then you're gonna keep doing it. If it's too daunting, if you don't have the right equipment, you won't do it. So I want it to be easy for you guys. So this has worked for me. I wanna know how you guys feel. And if you have questions, that's the whole point of this. Let me know. What are your questions? So this literally is all we're gonna do. This is step one, and the rest of today, you're done. You're gonna cover it up, and then you're gonna leave this till the next day. Start this at 8 a.m. It makes it easier. First thing to do in the morning, mix this up. Leave it all day. You come back day 2. We're in day 2. What you're gonna do, I'm gonna get another clean jar. Usually it would be this, but my starter's already in it. Next thing, you're gonna open this up. It'll be probably a little bubbly. It might not be. It might look the exact same. So then what you're gonna do day 2, take a scoop of this. Again, it's gonna look a little different in consistency. You're gonna put this in your new jar. Now this is what you call discard. This you will not start saving until probably about day 7. It depends on your kitchen. It may be super humid in here. It might bubble up day 3, 4. Great. My thing on how to tell is when you smell it, it should smell like bread. It shouldn't smell incredibly sour. That means it's not ready. That's when I've started saving my discard. So now that we're in day 2 and I took a scoop, this discard is actually gonna be discarded, which means we're gonna throw it away. Now I'm gonna use it. So take a scoop of that. Again, 1/4 cup of water. And then a 1/3 cup of flour. You're gonna mix it up. As soon as all that flour is mixed up, that's it. Now, you're gonna cover it up, leave it for day 3. That's all you do. Day 3, do the exact same thing. You take a spoonful in a new jar, 1/3 cup of flour, and a 1/4 cup of water. Mix it up. You're gonna go to day 7, and that's when you should be at the point where you can save your discard. Guys, this is what day 7 should look like. And again, it's gonna be a little different for everybody. So be patient and don't freak out because it will happen. The moment you start smelling that bread smell, you know you're on the right path. So say we're at day 7 and it smells beautiful. That's when we're gonna discard our stuff and keep it. This is my discard. Oh, it's heavy. This is what I add to every day and it's in the fridge. And I'll show you the difference. This one's super bubbly. This one isn't because it's been sitting in. So you'll see some bubbles, but it's not nearly as active. So this is our discard. This is what we're gonna use recipes for. The starter is what you're feeding every single day, which means you're taking that scoop, adding the flour, adding the water. That is what feeding means. So when you hear somebody say, feed your starter, now you know. It's giving it food essentially, which is gonna make it active every single day. So we're at day 7. We have put our discard in our jar that we will do every day now because it is able to be discarded. This is your process every day. Feed it, discard, and then we are gonna start recipes. So if you guys have any questions, comment, let me know. I'm here for whatever you need. And our next video is gonna be our very first one that we're gonna use discard. So I'm super excited to show you just from here on out the amazing things it's gonna open up for your baking. I am so excited you guys joined me and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye guys.